Hey there, it's Leslie at Leslie's Cookies and Treats, and today I'm making stocking royal icing transfers. If you're not familiar with royal icing transfers, they're custom-made sprinkles that you can use to decorate your cookies or other desserts. So I started by taking my pattern and putting it inside of a sheet protector, and if you're interested in this pattern, you can get it on my website at www.l-treats.com. And then I'm just using a 15 to 20 second royal icing, and I'm outlining the stocking and flooding it in. I'll use my scribe to smooth the icing out and get it out to the edges. And then on this one, I'm going to do a wet on wet effect. I'm going to add white stripes to the stocking while it's still wet. I'm going to touch down with my white icing, draw a line across the top, and touch down again on the other side. And then for the little bumps that I might have at the start and stop points, I'm just going to take a dampened paintbrush and push those in. And I'll do the same thing with the green stocking over here, except I'm just going to make little white dots in the wet green icing. There's so many different ways you can design these. I think I'll put a little heel on this one, and I'll do the same thing here. Now I'm going back to the stripes, so I'll make some dark green stripes on this light green stocking, and again use my paintbrush to push in those ends. And here's some more dots. You just want to take your darker color and touch down to the light green icing and make little dots right in that icing. And for this red stocking, I think I'll make some big white dots right in the wet red icing. And moving down to these little stockings, let's do the toe and the heel with the white icing. I'm using my scribe to shape it, and then I'm going to immediately take my green icing and flood in the remaining area. I'm going to wait for all of these stockings to dry before doing the top of the stocking so that it adds some area of separation that you can see. And now my icing has dried for about 20 to 30 minutes, and I'm going to go back in and put a band of white icing across the top. My white icing is a little bit stiffer, more of a 25-second consistency. And then I'm just going to make the little lines and some balls hanging down from these. And for this red stocking, I wanted to give the top a textured look, so I just put a squiggle of red icing down, and I'm using a paintbrush and an up and down motion just to put a nice texture on the top of this stocking. And then for these last couple of stockings, I'm going to actually use sprinkles across the top. So I've got some sanding sugar, and I'm just going to sprinkle across the top and shake off the excess. And now all of our stockings are done. I'm going to let them dry completely, probably overnight, and then I can pop them off this sheet protector and use them on my cookie designs. Okay, so we're ready to use our royal icing transfers. You can just pop them right off your sheet protector. They're so tiny and cute, and you could store these in a Ziploc bag or in a Tupperware for just about forever, and it's a good way to use up any leftover icing that you have. And in order to stick the transfer onto your design, just put a little dab of royal icing on the back and put it on your cookie. And I'll have a tutorial to make these cute Santas coming up. So if you like this video, please hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you there.